Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Win Insights Essential Training Series. I'm a client achievement specialist at Win Information. Today, I'm so excited to be here with you meeting Alice, the in-house large language model developed by Win Information. Before we experience capabilities of Alice, I would like to briefly introduce us Wing as a company. Founded in 1998 and headquartered in Shanghai, Win Information is a pioneer and a leader in Asia's financial information service industry, serving a diverse range of domestic and foreign institutional clients from 35 countries. So, our product and data matrix surely can enhance your efficiency dramatically. All right, let's go straight and meet Alice in person. Win Alice is a sophisticated financial large language model that stands on the shoulders of our Win's immense data legacy, allowing Alice to perceive the intricate dance of financial markets with the precision of a seasoned analyst. It harnesses the power of a trillion level parameters, ensuring that it can delve into complex financial scenarios with ease, much like a master chess player anticipating every move. Its versatility is unmatched, as it can seamlessly transition from providing incisive investment analysis to managing risks with foresight and even engaging in API invocation in a personalized manner. In the realm of practical applications, Wind Alice is a chameleon adapting to various business environments with agility. Imagine a financial analyst harnessing its power to swiftly crunch through vast data sets, unearthing market trends, and then making informed investment decisions. On the front line of risk management, Alice also acts as a sentinel, identifying potential hazards and ensuring data security with an eagle eyed precision. Its applications are as diverse as the financial landscape itself, from assisting in regulatory compliance to tutoring financial newbies, and Wayne Ellis is for sure your ally and assistant in the ever evolving finance industry. During our session today, we will dive deeper into the functionality of Alice Chat and Alice Meeting. With Alice Chat, you can easily access important data that is relevant to your work. This feature allows you to stay on top of all the latest updates and information without having to go through multiple channels or platforms. For Alice Meeting, it provides effortless insights into meetings. Through this feature, you can analyze meeting data in real time and gain valuable insights that can help improve future conferences. By using AI powered analytical tools, Alice Meeting helps identify areas for improvement, such as time management or focus points during discussions. All right, let's first witness how Alice Chat brings data at your fingertips. First, let's chat about Alice Chat a little bit. The sidekick that's got your back in the financial world. This isn't just any chatbot. It's a financial whiz with a brainy 100 billion parameters set up that gets what you are asking fast. You know, those complex financial terms and numbers, Alice nails them, pulling up the goods from a live database that's always on the pause. So you are not just getting answers, you are getting the right answers and real quick. Now, Alice database isn't just a pretty face. It's a brainiac with a special touch up that makes it a master in finance, economy, policies, and a whole lot more. Think of it a know it all, and that's always ready to drop some serious knowledge on you. It's like having a team of experts in your pocket, but cooler because it's just Alice. And when it comes to insights, Alice Chat isn't playing around. It's all about digging deep into the data, analyzing, and then spitting out the good stuff. It's got these fancy large language models that help it make sense of it all, giving you the lowdown on what's really going on in the financial scene. So, whether you are looking for a quick answer or a deep dive, Alice Chat is your go to option for reliable financial intel. Let's dive straight into experiencing Alice together. We can simply tap the Alice icon located centrally at the top, or we can type a chat into the keyboard wizard to swiftly open Alice chat. First thing first, I just want to make a disclaimer that everything we show today is for demonstration purpose only. There's no investment suggestions, and answers Alice provides are also for your reference only. All right, thanks to Alice's seamless integration with our Win database, real-time data and the graphical representations are just a click away. Imagine you are interested in Tesla stock performance since the US elections. With Alice, you can easily request things like exhibit the trend chart of Tesla stock price after US election. There we go. Then Alice will help us to do stock trend analysis as we just requested. And we can know that Alice will promptly display a noticeable surge in Tesla's stock price immediately following the election. We can tell there's a upward trajectory persisting until the stock hit a stock price high of 350 yuan. And also, Alice offers a clear visual timeline and a concise summary right over here, suggesting that Elon Musk's alignment with the election's outcome may have positively influenced Tesla's short-term stock surge. And for further analysis, you can also opt to view data for detailed time series data, or we can easily click on export feature to save the chart for later review. All right. If Tesla's success has aroused your interest, suppose you are curious about the top 10 highest performing NASDAQ listed stocks. We can also just ask Alice what are the top 10 best performing stocks on NASDAQ as of November 2024. This use case is where Alice could help us screen out the stocks we want, and Alice will promptly review the rankings. There we go. Also, along with some detailed company profiles and insights into the factors driving their stock price increases. For the leading stock, we might discover that its substantial growth is due to significant advancement in its research and development, such as groundbreaking drug discoveries or favorable outcomes from clinical trials. And this information allows you to efficiently filter and identify stocks that align with your investment criteria. For example, you can also further ask Alice list their financial ratios in a table. So there will be no data gathering job at our end. It's all about Alice's job. We can tell Alice is answering real quick. There we go. Alice helped us with the data gathering job for all the top 10 performing stocks we have already gathered in the above area. And more importantly, Alice also ensures the transparency by providing us the data sources. And you have the option to click on the data source to export these valuable information for your records. All right, now that we have identified the stocks of interest, you may wish to delve deeper into their financial health, focusing on key metrics like financial ratios. Alice's extensive knowledge base is at your disposal to uncover more profound insights. For instance, you might want to assess Tesla's capacity to fulfill its short term financial commitments to gauge any underlying risks that could be behind the stock's performance. We could also turn to Alex for another favor. Just ask Alice, how much is Tesla's quick ratio? How is the quick ratio calculated? And how does it affect the company? Things like that. By doing so, we are not only obtaining the most current data, but also gaining an understanding of the financial principles behind the ratio and the implication of Tesla's operations and the risk file. We can tell Alice is checking various databases to give us the best answer right now. First, Alice provides us with Tesla's quick ratio and the calculation approach of the quick ratio and its various implications, all clearly categorized below, as well as a final conclusion to help us see all the risk profiles. All right, beyond the stock market data and the analysis we seek from Alice, we can also engage Alice's expertise across a variety of asset classes. For example, with the global market's volatility and the persistent low interest rates, gold has become a magnet for investors. If you are uncertain about gold's investment value or merits, you can turn to Alice for clarity. For example, you might ask, what is the investment value of gold? What are the common investment approaches? And what has been the price trend over the past year? Yeah, that's literally three questions. We can also combine them in one inquiry for Alice to answer. Then Alice will not only supply us with the financial data, but also equip us with the price trend and also the investment approach framework for us to refer to. Let's just give Alice some seconds to analyzing throughout our comprehensive databases. There we go. Alice is already answering to our question. We can first know that gold has a store of value and a hedge against economic uncertainties from these key points. Investment like stem from its role as a hedge against inflation and a diversifying our portfolio, and of course a store of value, which can offer stability in uncertain economic times. So these are two examples of how we utilize the expertise-rich database of Wayne Alice. We are not only getting the data, and we are not only getting all the financial frameworks, we are getting both and even more. All right, let's stop Alice for thinking for a while. Now it's an ever-changing world. Policy changes take place everywhere. The US election could change the side of the US Fed, and other economic bodies may also react to the side switch. We can also directly consult Alice with inquiries such as what was the total basis point cut by the US Fed this year? And what are the impacts for the global economy? There we go. In this case, Alice is well informed of the global policies, and I believe Alice will give us a full picture analysis of the impacts. Let's see. We can tell Alice is inquiry about the impact already, and Alice has also gone through the basis point cut. Let's see what insights will Alice provide us with. There we go. Now, Alice is informing us that the Fed's interest rate cut may set off a chain reaction of rate reductions by central banks worldwide. The first impact Alice provides us is the insight into the US economy and the US inflation, but also Alice has mentioned about the different asset classes reaction to the US Fed cut. Also, obviously, into the foreign exchange, both in the US dollar and the non US dollar part. We can also see global central banks' reaction to Alice. And there we go. Alice also provides us with the final conclusion. So from these details, we can instantly know that Alice can explain that the Fed rate cut also afford the central banks in China to leeway to maneuver its monetary policy independently. And this context helps to understand the recent introduction of a substantial economic stimulus package, indicating the PBOC's proactive response to the changing global financial landscape. And all of these insights are not fabricated by Alice itself. Alice did learn from leading press media and research reports to provide us with the best answer. All right, maybe after a tiring day without Alice, you might want to sing an ode to something. Just call Alice again. This time, we may want Alice to help us write a poem. Just ask Alice to write a poem on Tesla and no more than 100 words. 1, 2, 3. Alice is answering already. In fields of dreams, a vision sparked, a road raced beyond the dark. I think this poem is pretty decent, right? All right, I will leave the joy to you to try out Alice chat and let Alice write some poem for you in the next few minutes. So I will next expanding on the intelligent assistant provided by Alice chat into Alice meeting. And the Alice meeting takes the next step in efficiently by offering us a sophisticated system for notes taking, summarization, and the data organization during the meetings. All right, let's meet Alice meeting this time. If you got a tons of meetings and zero time for note taking, just enter Alice meeting, your new best friend forever for meeting mayhem. This nifty tool takes those marathon sessions and boils them down to a quick 3-minute catch up, so you are in the loop without the snooze. Now let's talk about language barriers. You have got a team that's as diverse as a United Nations conference. No problem. Alice Meetings got your back with English subtitles for foreign language meetings. It's like a real time translator, helping everyone on the same page and making sure no one misses a beat. And when the meeting's over, guess who's got time to pour over hours of recordings? Not you, that's who. Just upload those to Alice Meeting, and Alice will whip up some slick minutes in no time. It's like having a personal assistant who is always on the clock, so you can focus on the big picture while it handles the nitty gritty. Say goodbye to post meeting headaches and hello to efficiency with Alice Meeting. As global investors, we are into all kinds of companies worldwide. Sometimes it's tough to keep up with companies from different time zones or catch conferences, but don't sweat it. Alice is here to help us out. We can jump to Alice meeting either here from the Alice on the top middle corner of our terminal, or you can switch to meeting right over here, or by typing AMTG to access Alice meeting from the keyboard wizard. And on the left, you will find a list of recommended meetings based on your daily Win Financial Terminal use. And on the right side, you have got hot meeting rankings across different markets. Plus, you can search for meeting topics in the search bar, or we can also click on the plus button to access recent meetings. For those of us in the UK or Europe investing zone, we might want to have some exposure to the US market, but conferences can be late night affairs. Let's take Intel's 2024 third quarters meeting, for example. Just click on the recent meeting I open up for this Intel meeting. Alice introduced the theme on the detail part for us, and we can definitely tell there are cool things like time tags to help us jump to the exact moment on a topic starts. And the subtitle provided here, you can also try on your terminal. If you click on the time tag, your terminal will keep sync with the live part. Miss a meeting? No worries. Just click on the catalog and the summary. You will get the key takeaways right away. If you are most interested in the outlook for the business, we can scroll down for the industry change or outlook forecast for both qualitative and quantitative data. If you need a hard copy, just click on the download, and Alice also help us list the most frequently asked questions from Intel's earnings call here. If you got more questions, we can just go back and ask Alice below in the section. For example, we can ask Alice, what's the guidance on gross profit margin? And Alice will give us the exact answer and its supporting source. Yeah, you can check out the source by clicking on the data source, and it will lead to the exact point of the meeting. If you are dealing with multiple language, no problem. We can also turn on the subtitles for word by word transcript. And we got one-click translation between the Chinese and English. And I believe there are more languages on the way. If you do miss some data, just relax. Click on data, and we can one-click on the download button to report all the data we want, especially for the forecast part. That's most important for our models, right? So you've got the complete data set at your fingertips. All right. Oh, and we are also streaming global conferences and forums on our Win3C conference platform. No matter how long the meeting, even a 20-hour ones, just like the Saudi Capital Market Forum, which is a 8-hour one, Alex can wrap it up for you in just 3 minutes max. And let's say if you are focusing on a market that requires extra attention in a different language, definitely reach out to Alice for assistance. Let's take the Chinese Asia market, for instance. It's been on a tear ever since China's Ministry of Finance rolled out a bunch of fiscal policies. And these official announcements are crucial. Knowing the policies as soon as they drop can give us an edge over other investors. We can also check out on the Alice meeting and open up the according meeting. For example, we can click on the China style press conference, which is in Chinese, and we can switch to subtitle, which is in Chinese, and we can click on English. Then we can also get all the English information. And if you are watching this in real time, it can also provide us with real-time English subtitle, just as I showed in our presentation. All right. Alice has always got your back. And Alice do compile all the real-time subtitles and an English summary to help you stay ahead of the curve. Let's suppose you are swamped by meetings and cannot catch the conferences on Wing's 3C platform. No problem and no worries. Alice is here to save your time. We can just click on Alice again and go for Alice box. And here you can click on upload to upload your own conference footage, whether it's in video form or in audio form. Just click on it. For instance, if you are got a Fed interest rate cut conference call, then we can just click on it to let Alice deal with recommend conference call. And now Alice is all about helping you with your own stuff, giving you all the features as we have shown to boost your productivity and rescue your day. For example, if you do want to visit the exact catalog, just click on the time lag and the audio or the video will directly jump to the time tag. And we can also get all the subtitles right over here. Definitely ask Alice if you do have any question. All right. Hope the tip of the iceberg we covered today for Alice to at least save the time for a cup of afternoon tea. Now, we still have some time to take questions online, so please do not hesitate to leave the question in the comment areas if you do have any. While we are waiting for question coming in, there's a spoiler that in our next session, we will go through Alice's other important functionalities and features together. I don't know if you have noticed when we click on Alice, there are tons of features on the top line. Not only chat, not only meeting, there are also something about writing and something about reading. So that's all the good stuff for you to discover in our next session in 2 weeks. So please make sure that you stay tuned for our next session. And there's still some time for the Q&As. If you do have any, please do not hesitate to ask, and I will demonstrate with our Win Alice to empower your business to improve your efficiency as well. All right, if there's no further questions, we can sum up the summary and call it a day. Once again, highly recommend you try out Alice to improve your efficiency. And please stay tuned for our next session in 2 weeks. Thank you and goodbye. Have a good one.